Okay, so in today's lesson, you've been asked to make a board of cardboard attachments like the one you can see on the screen in front of you. What I would like you to do today is get some cardboard, some range of toilet rolls or bits of cardboard, cereal boxes and things like that, and I'd like you to try and replicate each of the things that you can see in front of you there. So a flange, an L brace, a slot, an insert, tabs with slots, brass fastening. That one might be a bit difficult if you don't have that on home. Maybe there's something else you could use as the fastening. I'll let you use your imagination as to what's up there. And the hole punch. Okay, now a hole punch doesn't have to be wire. If you've got any string or thread or wool or anything really that you could use for those hole punch ones, and I'm going to take you through just a couple of them to show you now what sort of thing we're expecting you to do. But I'd like you to produce a cardboard attachments board similar to this with examples of, and try and replicate it, try and copy it exactly. Once you've done that, take a picture of it, put it onto one of your pages of your PowerPoint, and then upload it as one of your assignments, please. Okay, so we're going to start by making some of these cardboard attachments like the ones you've seen in the example that I've just been talking about. For today's lesson, you're going to need maybe some cardboard tubes that your teacher's been telling you to collect, a cereal box just for some cardboard, you might need some tape, you might need a glue stick, and perhaps some PVA glue, whatever you feel is most appropriate in terms of working. If you've got a glue gun that at home, that would also be good. But if you don't have any of these things, if you don't have some of these things, most of these things will actually suffice and do for what we're going to need to produce in today's lesson. So the first one we're going to talk about is making a sort of flange thing. It's a joint where it allows you to actually glue this down and make it secure onto a surface, and really that's relatively simple. If you want to, you can take a pencil and mark all the way around evenly. You can cut out that, or if you don't want to be that accurate, I would suggest marking out a certain size up the toilet roll up here. You're just going to take a pair of scissors, okay, and cut about 2 to 3 centimeters up, and then every so often make another cut. So I'm just going to go around and cut the toilet roll, and I'm just cutting a little slot. I hope you can see that all the way around, about every 3 centimeters around the toilet roll like this. Okay, so I'm working my way around, just trying to see where the first cut was. So I'm going to put 2 more in that space there, like so. And that will allow us then to bend these up, and this is where it's quite important that you've made this cut here the same sort of distance, okay, so then it becomes, you can flatten down. So I'm just bending all of these down like this, and then that allows us then to put some glue or PVA glue on these tabs here, or if I haven't got that, if you've just got some tape, I can then glue this down onto my board. Let's pretend this is my board over here. I can put this down on here and then just put some tape, and then that allows me to secure the roll in place. Okay, so that's simply how you make the flange section. The next one we're going to make is the L brace. So I've already cut 2 pieces of card, as you can see, that they're exactly the same size from the back of my cereal box, and I've already cut another piece of paper that we can then use as the brace to make it into a joint. Okay, you need to remember we're making flat pack furniture, so we're making a range of sort of methods that we could use later on when we make our final design, when we model that to actually secure joints and different things like that. So this is another way that you can do that. So quite simply, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue stick, I'm going to take my glue stick there, and I'm going to put a bit of glue on one side of the cardboard like so, another bit of glue on the cardboard like that, and that should allow me, if I put enough, I want to put this about halfway. Okay, glue that down on one side, turn it over, glue it down on the other side, and then that allows me then to put a sort of fold in here, and I have a joint like so. Okay, I can then glue that down onto my board, annotate it to explain what I did, a little bit of a label there, and that's another one done. So what we would like you to do using all these tools and equipment is just have some experiments. We're trying to build up your skills not only with sketching but modelling as well. So I'd like you to try and recreate all of those joining methods that you see on the thing in front of you. All right.